Hello, free world, hello, friends. My name is Casey Rocket, founder and creator of Barstool Southern, and one of the many hosts of tonight's inaugural episode of A Week in Review at GSU. With me, as always, is the ruthless, heartless, redheaded bandit, Wyatt Sikes. Wyatt, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to get this thing going. It's been a long time talking about it, and it's finally here.
You and me both. It's been a long time coming. But before we get into that, let me continue around the table with our intrepid co-stars, if you will. No pun intended. We got my good friend Will Dickman here. How are you, Playboy?
Good. How are you doing, brother? Thanks for having me.
Anytime. He's a good friend. He's a good man. And lastly, the lady killer, public enemy number one, the walking game of Russian roulette, Hunter Holmes.
Hey guys, how's it going? Good to be here.
It's good to be seen. Now, the talk of the town right now, the big thing going on in Georgia Southern, this podcast basically going to be a recap of the last week in Georgia Southern, all the ins and outs. And what a better week to start it than a week where nothing happened. So, the talk of the town right now is the brutal reality of coming back to school after this Hurricane Irma. Irma trounced in, sucked our collective dicks, and left us all blue-balled and confused. Now, I don't know what you guys did last week, but I'm exhausted for no reason.
You know, I just went out and I made a little vacation out of it, honestly. I went up to Atlanta and had a good time, and, you know, it actually hit Atlanta harder than it hit Statesboro, so I actually got fucked harder up there than I did at home. So, I mean, you know, I driving back home was pretty bad, too. A lot of trees down and everything, but, you know, it wasn't as bad as it should have been, from what people were saying, at least.
See, that's where you got fucked up. See, I went home the first weekend, and I got my shit done, and I found out on Sunday that shit was coming right for me, so it followed everybody from Statesboro to Buckhead, and I was like, nah. Fuck this, I'm out. Came back to Statesboro.
So you came back.
Oh, God, yeah. My liver is hating me right now. God knows you felt the collective hate.
I thought it was the traffic.
I thought you said you got things done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got work
I got
done,
drinking done.
Oh, excuse me.
Keep doing this.
God, that traffic going up, though, 75 was a fucking nightmare. Coming back.
I took back roads the whole way. It took me like 6 hours when it should have taken 3, but, I mean, I didn't get stuck at all.
Highway 80, man, it's always the way to go.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, no cops, speed limit.
Oh, I was going at least 85 the whole way. At least 85.
Not a problem at all.
Mm-mm.
Ever.
Where you from, man?
Noonan,
Okay.
right south of Atlanta.
Okay, yeah. Me and William are from North Georgia.
Cometown.
Coming Georgia, ball ground. No pun intended, this is actually called, so pretty weird. The jokes write themselves. Are you a Bud Heavy guy? You seem like a Bud Heavy guy.
I cannot stand anything other than craft beer, honestly.
Oh,
I
man.
drink, I drink whiskey and craft beer. I'm an asshole, I know.
Hipster by heart.
God, fuck that. I try to shoot myself and call it hipster.
He was Mumford & Sons before Mumford & Sons.
The proto hipster.
Alright, before we get into the topics, Wyatt, I just wanted to, get into you real quick. When was the last time you were in high school? This afternoon?
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? I graduated 2 years ago, you know. I've still got the baby face, still holding on to it. Got a little bit of facial hair, not much though. So maybe one day it'll fill in, who knows? We'll see what happens.
Looking like a beef baby.
Oh, yeah.
Too young to live, too rare to die. Well, look at this man. Alright, so the first thing we're going to get into is the new announcement today. I believe it was from the Dean of Students or one of his compatriots. Class is extended through the first week of December.
And you can blow me for that one.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to change much. I think we're just going to have finals and just be sent home again. Like, I don't think they're going to have actual class. I think it's just going to be called that.
Get sent home, you don't have a fucking job.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't ever leave Statesboro.
I live here, so I don't have to leave either.
Oh, that's your own
God
fault.
bless you.
You're local?
Well, I'd like to call myself a local. I'm from Cobbtown, which is about 35 minutes away. They actually have a mall. Yep, smallest city in Georgia with a mall. If you ever go by Cobbtown, go to the Cobbtown Mall. Special stuff there.
Is it better than the Statesboro Mall?
This mall.
Yeah, I would put it better. Yeah, but yeah, Cobbtown, it's about 35 minutes out. But I spent most of my days in high school, honestly, living on my friends' couches in Statesboro. So I call myself a local whenever.
God bless you.
Yeah, see, I'm a fifth-year senior, so I don't know. I'm kind of ready. Will, I believe, has been here since 2000.
11.
Since
Yeah.
we won that last national championship, he's been hanging around.
Couldn't get enough of it.
Yeah, I guess the main thing, what the people want to hear, and maybe we can get some calls set up for next week, but is the almost universal hatred of Tyson dumpster diaper summers.
Just there's so much to talk about on this, and I don't even want to do it. But When he was hired, things looked great. The dude loved Georgia Southern coming back. Although there was one little bad thing about him. He was on the Van Gorder staff. And we all know what happened with the Van Gorder staff. Van Gorder blaming fans for losses. Yeah, that's not good. So, there was always that in the back of your mind. But everybody's like, hey, it's going to be all right. This dude loves Georgia Southern. He's going to be great. Well, we just lost to New Hampshire. So, so great so far, yeah.
But we scored versus Auburn.
We did do that on defense.
Oh, my God. I was literally...
I'll tell you the worst thing, though. New Hampshire lost to Holy Cross 56-21 last week.
Who the fuck's Holy Cross?
Exactly. Exactly.
A lacrosse team.
Yeah.
Lacrosse is not a sport. Let's just get that out there.
But you're saying lacrosse isn't a sport.
It's not a sport. Just like
why?
shooting and motocross.
Why would you not say lacrosse is a sport?
I'm just fucking with my roommate. Is
Okay.
on the club team here, and I always talk
Okay.
shit about it because I personally don't get the.
My roommate was from Charleston, and he loves
You're not good
lacrosse. He
with
wants to open up a
balls?
lacrosse store here in
I'm
Statesboro. He thinks it's going to
balls.
catch on.
Dude, that was a very niche.
It's a whole nother master.
A whole hole.
Holes a hole.
Holes a Hole, and we are sponsored this week by A Hole's a Hole. King's Rolls. King's Hawaiian Rolls. A Hole's a Hole. Alright.
That's the plug.
That's a little plug for you. This whole season has been a literal waking nightmare. And I was telling Will this the other day. I was sitting there streaming the game on God Bless Him, ESPN3.
Gosh.
That was the worst.
Fighting the good fight.
Oh my God, horrible. And I do this thing. I have a lot of...
Porn downloaded on your
I
laptop.
well, I still have LimeWire. I lucid dream a lot. So when I lucid dream, I go in these dreams. They're always terrible, right? You're never in a dream, and you're like, "Oh fuck, I'm in a dream," and I'm in a mall full of hot girls, and I'm gonna go kiss the wall. It's like, no, I'm in a snake factory, and they're churning out snakes at record rates. But so what I do in my dreams, and this will relate. I'm gonna come full circle. Trust me. I open my eyes really hard, and then I wake up out of the dream in real life. And that's what I did it in the real world when I knew damn well I was awake when I was watching that New Hampshire game. I opened my eyes really hard. I was like, thank God I'm alone right now, and nobody can stop that shit. It was ridiculous.
That was probably the most painful game I've ever watched, Georgia
That's
Southern.
why I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was sitting there in a Georgia Tech dorm room in the dark watching it by myself, just waiting for something good to happen because we had such a bad showing against Auburn on the offensive side. I'm like, surely we'll come back and we'll really give it to New Hampshire, an FCS school like we used to be, and we looked like a D2 school instead of a FBS school.
To be fair, it was Auburn.
It was Auburn, but
SEC's done.
the offense had 2 yards in the first quarter.
I'll give them that, but
37 yards at half, and then we only gained about 40 more
We beat the
against their
spread.
third string.
we beat the spread.
If our man J-Man, our other person who helps out with the accounts, if he was here, he would tell you all about the spread. But unfortunately, he's a little baby boy doing frat stuff tonight. So
No.
we're gonna have that. One thing that is coming up, and I think should be pretty interesting. I saw it. UPB, God bless them, worst organization at Georgia Southern besides Tyson Summers and his goons. They're having a hypnotist come to the Russell Union tomorrow. Gentlemen, thoughts on hypnotism? Witchcraft?
Fake
Witchcraft?
I'm a scientist, and it is fake science.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Can I
have
make
to-
my
I
student
agree with
loans
that.
disappear?
I think that was
How good is
he
this
made us
guy?
Forget about New Hampshire.
If he can do that, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
If you can make me believe that we're Alabama, let's go for it.
Let's
Yeah.
can we get that done?
Yeah.
Please, can we think we're Alabama?
If we thought we'd be happy all the time,
We
time.
really Alabama with the FCS.
That's true.
We were.
Wait, I want to bring something up real quick. We just went FBS recently. Do you think we should have stayed FCS after this debacle?
No. Well,
I don't agree. I don't think we
if
should
if
have
kept
stayed
Willie
FCS.
Fritz, then we would have been fine.
Yeah.
Fritz, man.
Yeah. I agree. I can't stand when people say we should have stayed FCS because we lose so much money when you do that. You gain so much more money being the FBS.
And also,
Bowl games, whole 9
North
yards.
Dakota State's kind of running the FCS.
Mm-hmm. You know they can't move up. It's impossible for them to move up.
They don't want to move up.
I don't blame them either. I think they would compete though. I really do. I think they would compete.
Compete in a lower conference.
Yeah, like in the MWC. You put them in the MWC. I really think they do
Oh,
compete.
yeah, you probably yeah.
Why can't they move up?
They don't own a stadium. Their stadium is city owned, and I don't think they can build one for whatever reason in Fargo. I went up there twice. I went up there in the playoff games when we played them a few years ago. First time, we got the shit kicked out of us. Wasn't fun. Second time, should have won, but our kicker was a soccer player, so we didn't win. But I will say, all the people up there, great people. Great people.
They love
Yeah.
to party.
Yeah, they do. They love to party. Running out there naked in the like fucking snow. I mean, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, kudos to them for running the FCS every year.
Yeah. Shout out to North Dakota State. Are there any engines up there? A lot of engines?
Engines?
Yeah.
No.
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 Now, you said you went to Fargo. Was Steve Buscemi there?
Yeah. We saw a lot of wood chippers. So
Oh, good
yeah,
for him.
yeah.
Live. So, we're going to do a little section of things that we saw this week that we loved and a couple things that we absolutely hated. Now, one thing I loved this week was Georgia State losing 56-0 to Penn State. Oh my God, yeah.
You know what the best part about that game was? James Franklin from Penn State iced the kicker while he's up by 50. Iced the kicker and he missed it.
They
So
were going
great.
off on that.
They did that one for us.
Mm-hmm.
Like low key, they did that for
Yeah,
us.
they knew the pain. Brent Pry's up at Penn State. He knew it.
Boys need something. Do you have anything?
Hated this week.
Yeah.
Well, all the damn tests. This week right now from the hurricane. I'm probably going to have about 3 tests on Thursday. That's just going to absolutely fuck me. So, not excited about that. Yeah, that's not going to be fun. No.
Don't forget about it this weekend. Just drown your sorrows.
Yeah, exactly. That's the plan every weekend.
Yeah. How about you, William?
This week, just getting back to class, I felt like I'd been on this like middle of spring break. Fucking didn't know it hit me came Monday morning.
No, they do fall breaks, don't they? Up north?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do they do it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's actually a study that if you break up learning, like a fuck ton of content, if you give like students like a break every so often during the semester, they actually retain knowledge better, and like it helps them to like learn better. Otherwise, you're just throwing shit at a wall.
Yeah.
And nothing sticks.
I can dig it.
Yeah, I'm at the time right now. Every semester, the first month, you get after it a little bit. You gather up.
You get
homework.
You get after it. I wait till about the last week of the semester to get after it.
Well, at least
C's
go
get
to
degrees.
class, yeah.
C's get degrees.
That's a fact.
And then once I get to this point, I didn't go to class today. You know damn well brag much, but this is the point where every other class I stop going. I can't do it, man. It's too much. There's too much good TV, too much good Pornhub. It's free, guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It is.
universal.
It'll be there when you get back, though. My
It's
God,
a
son.
born embrace.
Will it?
But will it? That'd be some shit. The internet would break.
Just pop up. Pornhub is no longer
The divorce
free.
rate would skyrocket.
Riots. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you want to see a riot? Yeah. Delete free porn.
Oh lord.
Fire in the sky.
Worse than Confederate flags, by far.
Oh,
Yeah.
most certainly.
Yeah.
You thought they had a heyday with the statues. God.
Ugh. Yeah, take away the
Riding in the
porn.
street.
You get every fat guy in his basement just out in the streets.
I'm gonna burn this motherfucker down.
I'll tell you what I hated this week. I come back from, 10 days? No class.
Yep.
Damn.
And my 8 a.m. professor Monday morning was like, hey guys, here's your test.
What a call.
What?
He just bent me over and went in dry.
People like
No
that deserve to
spit,
be
no
tortured.
love.
I was like, dude, I'm still hungover. I don't even know why I'm here right now. I had 1 cup of coffee.
You survived a hurricane. That's a big deal. That's a big
I
deal.
should be praised.
Yeah.
Give me 100 on the
Where was
test.
my fucking
Where's
praise?
my statue
Yeah,
at?
yeah.
Come on, I braved all this shit by myself with only limited supply of alcohol. Like, what do you want me to do? Everything was closed. There's a curfew. Like, I couldn't go anywhere. I need a statue. I want it done. Let's get this moving.
And 100 on the test.
And 100 on test. More importantly,
No, are you a lone boozer or it's always with someone else?
I generally feel like it has to be someone else because my theory is you can't be an alcoholic in college unless you're getting shit-faced alone.
Yeah.
That's not a bad
That's a good argument.
rule of thumb.
So you're saying you only have to be you have to be alone at some points getting hammered to be considered an alcoholic in
Yes.
college.
In college.
Okay. Okay.
Once you leave college,
I don't know how I feel about
there's like a
that.
whole new set of rules. Like once you leave college.
Okay. See, I'm still in high school, so.
That's true.
One day.
You're not even allowed to drink.
Yeah,
So
I know.
you're right.
I know. I don't know why I'm here.
You can be part of this discussion. It's just like it's
No, I don't know what's going on. I'm learning as we're going on.
Gotta get it. Gotta get in there. Gotta get in there. Pound it in. Let's go.
All right. So we want to talk about anything Eagles in the NFL. You've been keeping up with that. I know I saw Breida got some carries on Sunday. He looked pretty
Did
good.
it?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I do know Young Wei Koo missed a crucial field.
No.
Yeah.
Shitting the bed.
Oh, for real?
Oh god, yeah, it's bad. Man
Too
cannot
much hype.
Man can't miss in college and high school, but as soon as he gets to the NFL, he shits the bed.
Young Hill, if you're listening, buddy, we're here for you.
We still love you.
We only got love.
Only got love for you, man.
I did see someone made a Madden cover with him on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, he's a meme on the internet right now.
I saw that.
Yeah,
that was
he is a
great.
meme. It is awesome. I was
my
loving it.
young
Right when he made the
Goku.
team, it was great. I think Bleacher Report did an article on him too.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Shout out Bleacher Report.
Yeah.
You guys suck. We're not fans.
But there's I'm trying to think of all the other Eagles in the NFL right now. I do know Antoine Williams got picked up again. I think it was, I'm not sure who
The
was
Lions.
practicing. Was it Lions practice squad
was
again?
the
Because he
Lions.
got cut by them, and then someone picked him up, and I'm not sure exactly who it
Can we
was.
just comment real quick that Georgia Southern currently has more players in the NFL from this past draft than Clemson University.
Sorry, Clemson. Sorry, Dabo.
I hate this douchebag.
Okay, Dabo's a really nice guy. I want to hate him with all my might. I really, 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 really do, but I can't.
There's too many Clemson players on the Falcons, so I like him.
He seems like the type of guy who like meet you on the street and just take you out for Chick-fil-A. That just seems like that's some behavior.
He's got a cool ass name.
Yeah.
I'm convinced people with cool names are just set to be something in life.
Yeah.
It's got to be. I mean, think of all the really cool names you see in like
Strong
sports.
foundation.
Yeah, there's just something there. I'm gonna name my kid like Jackhammer or something, and he's gonna be really good. He's gonna be. He might be that. But he's gonna be good at it. He's gonna be good at it. Yeah.
Oh man, that's like you see all these guys in the NFL, and you on fantasy you look and you see just the first initial and you see the last name. Well, first time I'll see like a white guy and I'm thinking, his name's like Nick or Nate, or it'd be something wild off the wall. I'm like, that's why this guy's here.
Yep. How about the sorry, we're 1 second. How about the Texas receiver? His first name, y'all may have seen this. His first name is Lil Jordan. That's his first name.
I did.
Lil Jordan. First name. He's there.
Class act.
First round pick. He's coming.
Exactly.
I'll
Going first
I'll put
round.
money on that right now.
Yep. First round pick. Going to be better than Megatron. Calling it.
Washington State, I believe it's Washington State. Feel free, Washington State. Barstool, if you listen to this, you're welcome to correct me. But they have a player named Hercules Mataafa.
Yes.
Is it
I think I've seen that. Yeah. Okay.
Talk about
Yeah.
expectations. This little guy's sliding out, and we're going to call him Hercules, one of the most mighty names of all time.
Samoan is all that.
Doesn't Washington State have the really wacky head coach?
Yes. He locked a dude in like what was it? He locked him in like, I don't know, some room like in 110 degree temperature when he was coaching at Texas Tech. What's his name? Was his Leach? Something Leach.
I think
Yeah.
that's his name. Feel free to correct us on that one as well.
Yeah. But he got in trouble for that. Got in trouble for that, got fired, and then went to Washington State, and now he's building him up there just from not being a college game day flag. Yeah, he's crazy. He's crazy.
Off the wall shit.
Yeah, he's wild.
I love it.
He's got some crazy stories with recruits too. If you ever want to have fun, just go read a bunch of stories about him with recruits. I mean, him doing push-ups in living rooms and shit, like in front of their families. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah.
It's not Mike Leach, is it?
Is that it?
Was he at Kansas State?
Hold on, I'm about to look. He was at Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
I'm about to look it up. I'm about to tell everybody right now because it's gonna bother me if I don't get
You
it.
need to fact check that real quick.
Yeah.
I want to say the wrong name.
Oh god, no, that'd make us look bad.
Yeah.
Where would we be if we looked bad?
No,
If we didn't
we're
have-
all facts.
if we
Every
had the
bit.
trust of the general public, where would we be right now?
Fake news. We'd be fake news.
Yep.
And I cannot have that.
Can't have it weigh on my conscience. So I see a lot of stuff on social media. This is one of the things that really ticked me off this week. I see people who quote tweets from fake social media accounts, and this is not in the realm of fake news. It's in the realm of like The Onion or like Reductress. So these are stories that are farce. They're fake stories, and people quote them and be like, "Can't believe that's how this country's headed." Somebody, I saw that it got like 50,000 retweets. It was an article by Reductress, which is making fun of women's magazines. And it said, 6 desserts that are better than sex, but not as good as Hey Ya by Outkast. And I was fucking mad.
Nothing else will ever in the history of the world be better than Hey Ya by Outkast.
You can't touch it. All Andre 3000, 6 of them. That's not Photoshop, dude. That's just talent. Fast as lightning.
Real quick, Mike Leach. I think that's. Didn't you say it? Okay. Oh no, you said it. You said it. Okay.
said,
Yeah,
"Yo."
Mike Leach. Got it right.
We are real news.
We are real news. We are not fake news.
Well, I love.
And we're not better than
I saw this
Outcast.
on speaking of the social media networks today. Did you see the Hobby Lobby thing?
No.
The cotton decorations.
I did see
No.
that.
Someone got outraged at I want to say it was a Texas Hobby Lobby, and made them take down all of their cotton decorations because they said it was racist.
Do you realize how much shit has cotton in it?
So we're gonna ban shirts now. No more shirts.
No more clothes.
No more shirts.
I died. I was like, I'm not gonna touch this, but it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Almost as funny as people getting butthurt over onion articles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know where it ends, man. Because especially those of you who aren't familiar with Georgia Southern, we had cotton fields all over the place down here. It is the commerce down here. There's nothing else but farming, so it's very interesting. I understand the connotation, but it's kind of ridiculous.
You ain't farming, you ain't trying.
I grew up on a farm. It was not fun.
My mom's a horse trainer. So
Yeah. Okay.
We grew corn.
Grew corn. We have tobacco.
All right.
Yes. Couple of farm hands. Couple of John Mellon camps.
Sign my ass up.
Tobacco and onions. Can't beat them. Nope.
Ooh, two deliciously different things. Shout out to the NFL right now. Guess who is favored for the first time in an away game in God knows how many seasons?
Oh. Let me guess.
Shittier.
Browns.
Oh, you got yourself a win there.
Oh yeah. Hey, Kaiser's the man.
Yeah.
Kaiser's the man. I have faith that Kaiser is going to break the streak of 20 shitty quarterbacks. I think he's the guy.
Look at they could actually go on a win streak because they have to face 3 teams that are at the bottom of the list. They're ranked. I want to say it's 30th in the NFL right now, ahead of, wait for it, the Jets, because the Jets are just.
They shouldn't be televised.
No, the Giants shouldn't be either. I read an article about that today. Giants have so many primetime games, and they are absolute shit right now. Yeah. They'll probably turn it around later, but God, they have so many early primetime games. I don't know why.
OBJ's overrated. Quote me on it.
Hot take. Hot take.
Super hot take. But no, they're favored ahead of the Jets, the 49ers, but that's a fucking given, and the Colts. And guess who the next 3 games are against? The 49ers, the Jets, and the Colts. If the Browns go on a 3-game win streak,
above 500.
The Colts are pissed right now. What is wrong? I haven't seen them play.
They don't have Andrew Luck.
Okay.
Andrew Luck is also been shitty for.
Andrew Luck is on the verge of being a bust, not because of talent, just because he can't stay healthy. That's his issue right now. I think he's a very talented quarterback, but he's always injured. And when he's injured, he doesn't tell people until the end of the season. He's like, oh, both my legs were broken. But, but I don't know what's wrong with him.
Here's another knee surgery.
Yeah, he's got some issues. I will say the best social media account, besides Barstool Southern, of course, is Captain Andrew Luck. If you've seen that on Twitter, it is hilarious. Andrew Luck doesn't have a Twitter. So somebody went on Twitter and made Captain Andrew Luck, which it portrays himself as a Civil War general.
I've seen that.
And he writes letters to his mother every tweet. And it is the funniest stuff I've ever seen.
I read through that one.
He's like, my sidearm still wounded. I will not bathe until victory. Musk is what powers me, or something like that. And it's great. It's really great. If you get a chance, go look that up. It's fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic.
You know what else is fantastic? The Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, baby, come on. Rise up.
Oh, boy. I was there, and it was a fun time to beat the shit out of the Packers. Yeah?
Oh,
yeah.
God, yeah. And I did that sober.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love the Falcons.
I do, too.
My Michael Vick jersey had to be hung up before I can't just throw that on the floor because that's sacrilegious.
See, I have a thing too. I have to wear this Ricardo Allen jersey. Nobody has a Ricardo Allen jersey. I swear, I'm the only one.
Wait for it, the tits.
Yes, I love Ricardo Allen. Fun fact: he likes every single one of my pictures on Instagram. Every time I post a picture of the jersey, I know. Every time I'll tag him. I'll show you right here. I'll tag him as my jersey in every picture, and he'll like them every time.
He still hasn't made a move on you?
No, I know. I'm waiting for him to slide in my DMs, but he just hasn't yet.
When he slides in those DMs, ask him if he can just sign a round of helmets for us.
Yeah.
Because I need to replace.
Oh, come on the show.
My helmet.
Right there.
Kid's not lying.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's got the blue check.
Mm-hmm.
He's a senior in high school, too, which makes us all the more.
I know, right?
Extremely distressing.
Got a senior in high school and a couple super seniors in college.
Hey, one of the same.
But
in a sense. But I will say, Packers fans might be the worst. Might be the worst. I hate Saints fans. I've hated the Saints for a long, long time. Since I was a wee little boy, I've hated the Saints. But the Packers, their fans have really, really rubbed me the wrong way. Now, let me tell you about the people who were sitting in front of me during this game. They weren't loud and obnoxious. They weren't that kind. But it was the cringy kind. Like really, really bad kind.
Giant cheese things on their head?
Look, no. It wasn't that bad. Well, it was worse in a sense. Like, let me explain to you. So, right in front of me, you got a male and a female, probably around 23 years old, in a relationship. But the dude is really feminine. Just remember that. They're definitely like they've been dating for a long time. You can tell. They get really lovey-dovey every time there's a first down. I'm kidding. Like making out every time that Jordy Nelson catches a 15-yard pass. Like I'm talking as bad as it can get.
Right before he broke his ankle.
Yeah, right before he got hurt. But I'm not kidding. Every time, and then it was getting so cringy. I couldn't even watch by the end of it. When Ty Montgomery scored on that little shovel pass or whatever it was, they were all over each other, and like they'd stand up and do this little girly scream and like high five, hug, and then kiss on the cheek. And I was like, God, if I'm ever like that, someone put me down, please.
She's chilling now.
He's hiding something. She goes to the lips. Your breast hands.
Oh man. Honestly, speaking of cringy, I saw something cringy on campus today.
Yeah, was it the guy that walks around singing all the time?
That's not cringy.
He's a hero.
I mean, it is a Georgia Southern hero.
That dude scares me.
The guy
I
in
feel
the
like he's gonna
romper?
freak out one day.
Don't be hating on that romper.
Oh, get the.
He almost beat me up because he saw someone else in a male romper.
Just talking about it.
You've seen one? I haven't even seen one.
It was like a unicorn. I'd do a double take, and then
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure he saw me on the second
No.
one. I pulled my sunglasses back down and said, "What are you doing?"
It was this guy, a little slightly overweight, wearing this floral pattern shirt, but that wasn't what got me. It was the hot pink hair.
Oh,
yeah, I was,
bangs that come down right here.
Spicy
Yeah.
mama.
Danger.
It's spicy, boy. I tell you.
Like Perez Hill.
I saw bright green hair today too. I saw that on campus. That was interesting. You don't see that every day.
The Bernie blue hairs. That's my favorite thing. That's my favorite thing.
See, I respect it though. I respect people like that. That guy on campus, he's just doing his thing, dude. He gets so much ass, it's not even funny. We don't even know it, dude. He's got to hair him out the door every day.
I wonder if he like stops when he gets home. I wonder if he's singing. I wonder the dude who sings on campus. You've definitely seen him. I wonder if he's just like, all right, put on Eminem right now. We're going right now. We're gonna sing in the shower.
Who sings on campus?
Oh, everywhere he goes, and
I've
you
not
will
seen
hear him
him.
from 50 yards away. Like he is loud, like super loud.
Is he the next American Idol?
Yes. Hands
This dude is
So
committed.
giant.
He doesn't stop. This
Let's
dude
get him on
doesn't
the
stop.
show.
Put the over-under on that.
I will find this dude and I will ask him. He is an interesting guy.
He's got a 100-foot radius singing volume. That's really impressive. That is really
Everybody's just
impressive.
tapping their foot. There's that one guy who rides his bike and he's got like a Bluetooth speaker in his backpack and he plays terrible music. He was playing like 80s synth pop. It was like two hearts to beat as one. And everybody's like, it's alright.
Cyclists are just a cancer to. Sorry, if you guys are cyclists, but cyclists are a cancer to the.
Almost got run over today.
Honestly,
It's a real thing.
I almost get clipped going the correct direction down the pedestrian, and you're gonna look at me like I'm the asshole. Like, sorry, you're going the wrong way, like 30 miles an hour, trying to get somewhere where you obviously don't need to go that fast. Like,
It's true.
I'm walking somewhere, I can guarantee I'm going further, and I'm gonna get there 5 minutes early.
I'm just waiting to get hit by one, honestly. I know it's going to happen one day.
I was a once bike rider myself, and I did take pride in bobbing and weaving around everyone. Until
Did you
one
feel
day
superior to everybody?
I was flying. The wind was in my hair. I mean, I had not a care in the world until I caught this one kid's book bag and drug him for about 10 feet, and then ejected myself over the other side of the handlebars.
So when you got called
Since
quits.
that day, I did. I threw the brakes on and just coasted from that point.
How'd that conversation go?
Oh God! I just apologized. No, he got up and ran off. I think that was the embarrassment. It was right in the middle of the, right in front of the library, actually.
Ooh, that's a big spot.
That was good. Prime time.
Damn. That's like freshman year. I was one of those guys. Straight, fresh out of high school, coming to college, just like you. I rode a longboard everywhere because I thought it was cool. Until I clipped a uneven brick.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a.
Sold my longboard.
Mm.
Haven't looked back.
That's no fun.
No
fun. I'm too scared to do it. I just know I'm going to hit someone if I try. I know I'm going to hit someone.
Bicycling or longboard?
Either. Anything that has wheels, I'm going to hit someone. Not in a car, though. I promise I'm a safe driver. But I will say, I'm scared because people are just walking around everywhere on campus. Everybody's unpredictable. They're not looking out for you if you're behind them. They could step over any moment, and then boom.
And that right
catch
there,
a case right there.
that
instead.
right there was the case. He stepped between a gap that I was coming up on, and bam, just picked him up. Oh, ever so nicely.
I can hardly even walk. Like through a
Yeah.
grocery store without like doing that weird standoff, like I'm gonna go left or we're gonna kiss, what's happening here?
Oh, what I hate is when you're just walking, you're minding your business, and you just catch an uneven piece of pavement, and you're just.
Yo,
I'm a dumbass. All right.
I roll my ankle at least once every day. I swear.
Boy,
It's all about
you have a
playing it
tough
off.
life.
There's something wrong with my ankle, or I'm just really clumsy.
Get
One or the
my
other.
toes on.
You gotta play it off. You just gotta look
I do.
around, just
Just tuck and roll.
I'm sore from my workout.
Go into the front flip.
Stretching out.
You go fall forward and front flip.
Yeah.
And just
Make it look like you meant to do it. Yeah.
pop your bag a little bit and just keep going back to business.
Oh yeah, of course.
Now we're at the 30-minute mark here. Is there anything you guys want to say to close it out? I think one more thing we're going to get to is Will. Will's a womanizer, by the way. Will, you want to get out those quick pickup lines you used to get out there, bud?
Yeah. I haven't been in the game in a minute. But I was thinking of something, just running through the old things, and a few of my favorite ones were walking through a bar, and you walk up and you approach a young lady and say, "Hi, is your boyfriend or husband here?" Right off the bat, it does a few things. It gets the whole equation of, is she single, is she here, is she taken, is she not? Because then I'm not wasting my time and on to the next one. Law of averages, if I go through 100, I'm going to hit 10%, 2%, doing great. We're talking about one night here.
It's a numbers game. That's how Tinder is, dude. I swipe right on everything, dude. Everything.
Odds are in your favor.
Yep.
I would flirt with you, but I'd rather seduce you with my awkwardness and just stand there and stare at her dead in the face. And you get one of two reactions. Either they totally eat it up and start laughing, or they're gone. What was another good one? Oh God. I'm gonna kiss you now. If you don't want it, send it back. Start leaning and commit to it.
See, you're a whole lot nicer than me. I walk up to him and be like, "Hey, what's the inside of your mouth feel like?" Has worked. No joke. 1 in 63 times. But the one time.
Still once.
So they just pick your finger up and stick it in their mouth. They're like,
You start sucking face. But no, it only takes the one time. It's like the naked man.
the naked man.
The naked man. It will work. It only has to work once.
Indulge me. What is
Yeah, I want to know what the naked man is.
What is
You know
that
the
take?
naked man? Oh! Okay, so the naked man is, say, you get back and you're hanging out at her place or yours, and she leaves the room, goes to the bathroom for some reason, but she's coming back. You strip completely naked, socks and everything, and you just stand there, like, confident.
As confident as you can.
You fluff it up, or you just
If you're the
let it be
Mercedes
soft?
man, whatever you got going, rock it and be about it.
Own it.
Own it.
And one of two things is going to happen. You're either going to get some booty, or more likely she's going to leave. Or tell you to leave.
Press charges.
Yeah.
50-50.
50 shot. You gotta feel it out first, so you can't just go for it.
Yeah. Do it like the pizza girl or something.
Yeah, it's a real Hail Mary.
See, girls.
Hope they grab it.
I've had a girl naked woman me.
Oh, for real?
That's
Yeah, I feel like that-
100% of the time, doesn't matter who it is, I'm going for it. Yep.
Yeah.
100% of the time, I don't care who it is, going for it if that happens. Yep.
Well, if you don't go for it, there's main points just gone.
Yeah. Yeah, gone.
Done.
Card's gone right there.
First ever Barstool Southern Week in Review at GSU. And real quick before we go, this will have already happened starting tomorrow. September 20th, we are going to be doing a Barstool Southern Comedy Night at 29 West Main Street, I believe. It is Main Street Billiards. I will be hosting. Casey Rocket, come out, have a good time. We got drink specials, cigs inside. That's really important.
That's important.
I'm a diehard smoker. I'll never quit until I'm the great baby.
Movement.
Who wants to live to 75 anyways?
Not me. Fuck that. Be a pop-pop. All right, but thank you guys for tuning in.